Jacob's last testament, a grand gathering of his sons, was a prophecy of future events. As the firstborn, Reuben was granted preeminence in dignity and power, but a grave mistake cost him this honor. Simeon and Levi, brothers wielding weapons of violence, were dispersed in Israel for their cruel wrath. Judah, however, was praised by his brothers. His courage and strength likened him to a lion, unshakable in his power. Zebulun was destined to dwell at the shore of the sea, while Issachar was likened to a strong donkey, destined for labor. Dan, a judge among his people, was compared to a cunning serpent. Joseph, a fruitful bough by a spring, was blessed with blessings of heaven above and the deep below. Benjamin, the ravenous wolf, was fierce in the hunt, dividing spoils at the day's end. In death, Jacob was gathered to his people, commanding his sons to bury him with his fathers. Joseph, stricken with grief, commanded his father's embalming, a mourning that lasted for 70 days. After their father's death, Joseph's brothers feared his wrath, but Joseph offered comfort, assuring them that he would provide for them and their little ones, highlighting God's purpose to keep many people alive. In the land of Egypt, the sons of Israel grew in number and might. A new king, who did not know Joseph, feared their growing power. Thus, he oppressed them with burdensome labor. Amidst this suffering, a son was born to a Levite couple. Hidden among the reeds, the baby was found by Pharaoh's daughter, who named him Moses. As Moses grew, he witnessed the burden of his people and stood up against it. Fleeing from Pharaoh's wrath, Moses found refuge in Midian, where he married Zipporah. God heard the groaning of the Israelites and remembered his covenant. With a promise of deliverance, the story of Exodus begins.